Hello everyone, Heather right here, and thank you so much for joining me on this new video of my first Minecraft Let's Play. And thank you for your patience on waiting for new videos while I was away. I am back and I have missed everybody so much. I'm so glad to see Supreme Flora and Fauna. They're not doing too well, so I'm just gonna go grab some iron for them real quick. We've got this new bridge that we just created. We're gonna put some stairs up as well, so we don't need to think about jumping anymore. And of course it rains. It rains so much in here. Okay, the stairs on the path, or whatever, slabs, whatever it's going to be, they're an urgent matter. They're definitely urgent. So I don't want to be jumping anymore. I'm like far enough into my game that that shouldn't be what I do to reach my home. And look at our beautiful house. The cats! Feisty! And Sadie! And Mad Cat, I'd missed you all so much. What was I doing? Oh, getting iron. Getting iron for Supreme Fauna and Flora, but maybe this is a bit too much iron, but I'll just keep 15 in my inventory for the sake of it. And why are we saying that the slabs are probably be made of oak? Because it's the most similar color to the path. And eventually, again, I will make the paths prettier, but it's not my priority at the moment. And also I had one commenter who kind of gave me advice on how to do that. And so I'm going to be following that when the time comes. And it was basically just like to stagger walls and stuff along the path and make it a bit irregular from what I understand. So I need oak. Oak I've got over here. There it is. Okay, I've got 41 slabs already. And I've got 6 stairs. Now the 6 stairs are definitely not going to be enough. And we're kind of running out of oak. I might need to go and get some wood in this episode. So, to make all the stairs, because honestly, why not? Should I tidy up my inventory? Probably. This notion upsets me. There. Beautiful. And wheat seeds. I've got so many of these. Okay, so how are we doing this? So clearly that needs to be a stair. These need to be stairs. Right? Can I get on top from any angle? Not there. If I did this, okay. Okay. I have like the terrible urge to make everything the prettiest possible version straight away. And I know that's just not how things work. So I'm just gonna have to fight this instinct of mine. Why do I feel like I'm not running properly? Like I'm running really slow. Oh, I figured out what to do with this. I had a few suggestions that I enjoyed, but then I realized this could be a train station. Like a railway system that's gonna be like worldwide. This can be the stop by our house. So you can kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna go underground or overground. I'm not sure yet. I imagine it's gonna be a mix depending on where it is. And then it can just kind of arrive here with the railway. And this is kind of where it stops. And there's gonna be like a little station point, and then we're really close to the house. So I think this is what this is going to be. And I'm really excited to make it. But I think I'm gonna have to wait a while because that's gonna require a lot of iron and a lot of redstone. And well, I don't think I'm gonna wait that long to make it, that the new railway update is going to be here, but it's gonna be fun to have it by the time the update comes. I'm really excited for that, actually. Slabs there, slabs here. This is already maybe stair territory, but I'm gonna put a couple more slabs. Sorry for the messages. My sister's having trouble with the EA app, which is bugged, unsurprisingly. So I'm just trying to figure that out with her. I will silence my phone. That was me being careless. Here we've got some stairs. And then here. This is difficult. Let's say stair and 2 slabs. How crazy. I don't know if I'm happy with my decision. Okay, and so here is definitely just stairs. What is that for? I think I placed that by mistake, and so I'm gonna leave that there. I mean, I like that that was irregular, but I don't think it made much sense to keep it there. There, and then, oh no, oh no. Oh, come on, I had like so little left. Can I make some more? No, I can't. Oh, what a disaster. Okay, well, going back up. I guess we test all of this that we've just made. I'm not running because I'm missing food. So here I am, eating some food in the night. Maybe we should sleep, actually. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Okay. Wow, I've got a rainbow. I don't know how often rainbows appear with these shaders, but it seems like very often. What is that? What is that pillar? It disappeared. What? What is happening? I mean, I think I know what is happening. I think that's Distant Horizons having loaded that chunk while I was taking a screenshot of the newly built bridge. And now, if I'm far enough, it's still there. And then it disappears. Okay, well, I wonder how long that's gonna be there for. But it doesn't matter. I was up there to get wood, and then I completely forgot, and then I came all the way down here. These blocks, like, kind of need to go, honestly. There's not enough space. Not comfortable enough to run through diagonally. So I'm gonna do just that. So my plan for today is I would like to make like the animal kind of area. I don't want it on my island for the sole reason that animals are noisy. And I don't want them close by, but I need them close enough that their chunk will still be loaded. Does that make sense? So see where we go and get our wood, which is over in that direction. I'm gonna show you in a second. See, we get our wood from like an area behind this island, like the other side of this island that you see. And here there's a nice flat space. And we could make it so that that forest at the end is like a sustainable forest that we keep like getting wood from and replanting. And then the area to go to it could be like a series of like animal pens and stuff. That might be a good idea. I'm actually quite satisfied with that. I hope there is enough space, but there should be. But right now I was getting the wood. Sorry. My mind is generally quite scattered. I'm trying to get better. I think I am getting better. Oh my god, the wood is not here. It's behind the house, isn't it? So we need some wood to make the final bit of the stairs, and then we're gonna work on the island. Also, I know the quality of distant horizons back there isn't great. I know how to fix it, but it will require assigning a little bit more of my CPU to distant horizons, and I don't know if my PC can handle it. So I've been procrastinating trying that out. So for now, that's just gonna be it, but I can solve that at a certain point, hopefully. And so we've finished this bit, and then this. Maybe we'll do it like this here. It looks more dignified. Yeah, look at that. But now this like just looks bad. Beautiful. Imagine this with like some decoration at the side, some like bushes and flowers and maybe trees. Very regal entry to our island. And then we don't need to jump anywhere. We've made a little bit more space. It's absolutely perfect. Now, the thing with that area is, once again, it's not connected to the main island. I could connect it to the main island. Where from, though? I'd be tempted to do it from here and dig a hole and go up. I don't think going diagonally is the answer. So I'll get a new pickaxe, a new shovel, a bed. That's not a pickaxe. But sure, I guess I did need an axe. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks wide. It's quite a lot. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I did 4 blocks, that would be enough. Cow. I almost hit that cow. That would have been terribly unethical. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sure. Let's sleep. You know what? We'll go sleep in the house. Because we've got a house now. Maybe a back door would be useful though. But we'll think about it. So we'll sleep in our beautiful single bed. Maybe we should make it a double bed. Would it fit? Yeah, I guess it would. I don't know if we would look nice. Okay, so we're up here. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to cross. And that's our forest. I think that could work. Actually, I think that could work. Okay, so let's go down. We've got enough food. Oh. And let's deal with the field first. So it's got time to grow again once I'm gone. I've read that you can use allies to help with the field, like when you take all of the stuff down, they can like pick all of the leftover wheat for you. I'm not sure where the ally would stay when it's not doing that. I don't know if I would have to build an enclosure, if I can keep it leashed. Feels a bit cruel to keep it leashed, honestly. But if it's the only alternative, I'll consider it. Because right now, I mean, talking about it being cruel, and right now it's just been sitting on a boat for the past like 20 days. Probably more, actually. So maybe it would be better for it to at least be free to fly. That beautiful ghost pillar. I'm so glad that's there. I keep going places where I don't need to go. What a beautiful day to tend to some cows. And chickens and stuff like that. Alright, so here, straight there. For how lucky I am, I'll probably find a cave. I will not hit that, but I will hit that momentarily. Now, my problem with us needing a bridge is that we need materials to build a bridge. What kind of bridge do we want? I feel like I want a birch bridge. Mostly because I hope that I have enough birch. And the second reason is that we are close to the... Oh, I thought I called this the birchment. But apparently I called it the basicment. Okay, well, never mind. Where's my birch? Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Oh, I've got so little. Oh well, it doesn't matter, okay? I'll get more. I'll get more. How are bridges normally? I feel like bridges normally they like arch and do like all sorts of things, but for some reason that doesn't seem supernatural. Like that, I think maybe should go down. A bridge that goes down. And here, maybe I want a straight bridge. Just something simple and straight. I will do the middle two to begin with, because I don't know that I have enough wood to do all the rest. Birch is really light. You kind of forget about that. I feel like I really need to up my bridge decoration game, because I feel like I'm gonna have to build a lot of bridges in this series. We're literally on an island. I mean, on a tiny island. Could you call that an island? The grand scheme of things, I don't think so. In the small scheme of things, I suppose. Okay. We've got a bridge, and now we need to dig up. Up, right? Yeah. This is unacceptable. We need a bit of breathing space on this side. Yes. And now we need to keep in mind that we'll have to have enough space for our horse to come with us. And so the hole should be wider as well, but I'll widen it later. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder where we're gonna pop up on the other side. If I put a slab like here, and a slab here, okay, so we could do it like this. Maybe I want it to be 3 before it goes down. So, is that like reasonable? Might not be. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. It's gonna take so long. I can hear sheep and cows, and that's a good sign. Well, at least there hasn't been a cave so far. Look at the light. Look at us in the shadow. The pickaxe. Wow. Beautiful. How far away are we from surface? So we are 81 here, okay. No, that scaffolding would have been useful just now. And we need to go. So I'd like to like pop up somewhere on there. If I manage, so here, I think I'm aligned with that block. So if I go over here, and like say I want to pop up like here. Okay. I'm 79. Okay. Well, the moment I find my blocks, I'll know I've arrived. Right? Does that add up? I don't know that it does. Ow. Ow. Oh. I can see the top there. That's interesting. Oh, there's a grass. Wonder where we are. Wow, we're exactly where we wanted to be. This is incredible. Can't believe this. Okay, this needs to be taller. Oh, okay. Well, there's the light we were missing. So now, we're gonna do this, then this, then this, then this, and I think from here it should be like this, and then like this. Hello everyone, Heatherite from the future here with quite an important message, so if you can, please stay tuned. So this is about the structure of my episodes going forward. I started this series thinking I was gonna have very short episodes published quite often, and that was my plan, and that's still like what I want to do. And I kind of lost my way by doing longer episodes because at the beginning of an episode I might like say I've got this project in mind, and then I would feel compelled to finish the project by the end of the episode. And so I ended up having longer and longer episodes because some of these projects I couldn't realistically finish in 20 minutes, even when like heavily edited. And that wasn't like what I wanted to do with my Let's Play. I just wanted it to be like a chill, kind of like continual Let's Play of just me doing stuff on Minecraft and not about the projects themselves. So things are going to be changing. They're gonna go back in a way to like how I started, but hopefully they're also gonna keep getting better. And thank you so much for coming along this journey with me, and I'll see you all in the next episode.